Okay, so this video is kind of out of nowhere, but I just finished oh freak, I forgot the name. Gachiakuta, and I'm not gonna lie, that shit absolutely blew my expectations out of the water. Um, I'm playing while I'm talking, so I don't know if that's gonna be worse or better for me. I don't know, but I'm trying to get to champ here, so yeah. Either way, what I was gonna say is Gachiakuta is actually so good, bro. To be honest, when I started watching it initially, like the first 3 episodes, it was kind of hard for me to get into it. So I did take a little bit. I don't know if that was either me misunderstanding things, maybe it was just too much exposition for me, because it was a complete other world. But to be honest, it's kind of hard to get into like a big world, especially like Gachiakuta, because of the author making it such a unique world, and she does so well. You have to wrap your head around so many different new things. But yeah, it's done really well, to be honest. The world building, the characters, basically everybody that was part of the story was not only written well, but placed in the perfect place, perfect position to do what they're meant to do, I think. And even though not all the characters, I think, finished their character development because it's only 1 season, I still gotta say, the author did really well with it. The characters are really unique. Like literally, when you see one on the screen, you know who that person is. Like you can't confuse one with the other. The voice acting is really unique. Whoever casted that also really good. The dub is really good, and I usually don't watch dub, not because I'm like a sub like purist or whatever, but just because um, I usually just like it in Japanese. I feel like it's just cooler and it just sounds better most of the times. But no, I'm not gonna lie. This time, dub sounds way better. And if you don't listen it in dub, then I don't know what you're doing, man. Because that was actually fire. It was like, I think sometimes it was a bit too much because they tried to like make it a little too like, how do you say it? A little too like, like 2026 and all. But um, I think that they did it really well, honestly. And since all the characters have such a unique character design, and then um, great voice acting, it ends up being like a perfect formula for each character to have like their unique self. Like, sure, this guy's a bad guy, but you can like the way they talk, the way they look, like you can just tell like who they are and how they're gonna be by how they're drawn and how they talk. And I think that's the coolest part. I think that's the coolest part because you're able to actually like put my bad. I'm sorry. Me lacking on this. Sorry. Alright, that was a weird flip. To put a name to a face and it fits perfectly. So that's also something really cool. I think that was like the best part because the world building itself is also really cool, but it's kind of like the whole atmosphere is the same everywhere. It's always the same. Like it's a trashy place. Everyone's just trying to survive and trying to find some happiness in what they're living through. And honestly, I mean, wait, it's not enough. That was gonna be super power. I tried to do super powerful one, and I didn't even grab the boost. GG's. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, really well done. In terms of the story itself, it's really interesting. You really don't know what to expect, and I feel like the first season was so much exposition, um, but towards the end we started to get a little more answers. We started to really understand the situation, and I think they gave us enough exposition to like say, okay, whoa, what is this guy doing? Why did he just bump? Okay, whatever. We got enough exposition to like question and keep clicking the next episode, but also like understand that like this world is easy enough to like understand. Like we'll be able to understand it. And I think we have the answers and the tools to get it. It's just gonna take a lot of time because they have to prep. Something else I really like, the power system. I feel like that's cool because it adds a depth to the character. Like being able to have an attachment to something, which then makes you stronger, is super cool because the characters themselves literally have a new aspect of them attached to themselves. That's like really well done by the author. Again, a really good concept and a power system that like really benefits the story as a whole. To be honest, I think the middle part is the strongest. Like, I think that's the strongest because every time that the episode ended, I wanted to just hit the next episode because of how interesting it was. Okay, whatever. I don't know whose fault. That was both our faults. We both missed. Whatever. And I think that it was because we had. Yeah, that's so true. Most tomfoolery goals ever. I think it's because we had a balance between not only exposition but answers, and also the world building was kind of like it was cool. Like we were getting to see. Oh fuck! What was that? We were getting to see new parts of this place that we were kind of enclosed in, and new characters. And I think that exposition was the coolest because towards the end we kind of, oh my god, I want to talk about the final battle as well. But towards the end we were kind of getting like more of like, okay, these are the characters, you already met them, like this is what they're gonna do. And oh my god, wait, oh my god, I'm ass, oh my god, holy crap. Okay, and whilst that was happening, like you're already kind of interested into the characters and you already know what to invest in terms of emotionally and like who you think is going to be the coolest fight or whatever. But yeah, it was really well done. I think the writing is really well done where it adds everything. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what a goal. It tied everything really well done. And then for the terms of like the last fight was super well done. I can't W. Oh my god, it's actually so funny. It was really well done because I think that it literally subverted your expectations. It seemed okay, so like kind of spoilers, but not really. Because I mean, I don't know why you're here if you haven't watched it. Maybe you haven't, and if you haven't, honestly, it's a really well done story. I think every character is really interesting. The animation's perfect, like it's really really cool, and the power system is really cool. So if you're into like any type of shonen, I think that is literally perfectly for you. But in terms of the last fight itself was really cool because it subverted everyone's expectations, I believe. Like dead ass, I did not expect a Glock to be taken out. I'm not gonna say by who or what exactly happened, but that when that Glock came out, I was like, god damn, this is some like Sekiro shit. Like holy crap. But yeah, it was really cool and funny in my opinion because I just didn't expect it in the slightest. Okay, I didn't know that guy was that close. Let me lock in here. This guy's gonna hit it here. I mean, okay, it's not enough though. I have to go around. Okay, so yeah, it was really cool. Not only that, because like I feel like the fighting is a strong point for this story, but it's not everything, you know? It's not actually what makes the story. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's some stories completely carried by the fights and the hype around them. And I'm not going to name some names, but I already know you guys have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have names in your head. And I feel like that's fine. That's fine. But when you're trying to make a world bigger than it is, like bigger than anything that we've seen in real world, you can't really do that. Because the characters and everybody is connected to it. So, how are you going to do that while also doing that? You know what I mean? Like, it's too much to do. It's too much writing and too much kind of like... like, oh my god, too much things that wrap together. So you can't really do that. It just doesn't work, and I think that's fine. I think that the way that the characters and the story itself for Gachiakuta did, it worked out perfectly. Where the fights aren't the strong point itself, like everything else is kind of the strong point, and it's fine. That's perfectly good. Oh my god, I didn't get it. Whatever. And I think I'm repeating myself. I'm so sorry. I'm actually like trying to lock in here as well. He needs to go for that. But the final battle kind of drove that through because, bro, we weren't there for the character. I mean, we were there for the characters. Like, okay, we were kind of interested. Like, okay, maybe this is like we're already gonna get into the meat and bones of things. You know what I mean? Which again, the story did so well. I don't think there was really much episodes that had like not a lot of meat and bones in the things. So yeah, that's really cool. But I'm just kind of interested in what's going to happen after the first season because I feel like Gachiakuta is like... it's got so much that, like, it can stand by itself. I don't know how to explain it exactly. I just sold. I can't explain it perfectly, but I feel like the story itself is the strongest point, and the characters. I feel like we're starting to get a little invested. We're starting to get a little bit of the past. I don't know if we're gonna see a lot more of the past. Maybe the past comes back. I haven't read the manga, to be honest. But fuck. Teammate. I got it. Oh, nice. But wait, lock in. Nice. That was a good 50. I have to go for the boost and then wait for him to hit it. Oh, what an idiot I am. Okay. Oh my god. That was horrendous. Either way, sorry, that was a intervention here in IRL, so we're still winning. He scored a goal there. But, man, once again, it's an interesting story. The character's really cool. I'm repeating myself over and over again, but you should watch it. I think that, I don't know if it's, I don't know how to explain it because, oh my god, I'm actually just trying to not score no goal here. Nice. Nah, we win, I think. I think we win. Nice. He hits it one more time, we get it. Yes. Okay, perfect. I'm trying to make it a champ, bro, but it's been actually hard because I play Fortnite. I play a bunch of other games, and this game I take, like, most video games like are like that, where you just have to dedicate yourself to it, because if not, you're just gonna lose, like, what makes you good at it, or what's starting to make you good at it. And I think, oh, actually, Gachiakuta is literally like that. The more you watch it, the more you're getting interested in it because of how much there is to understand. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's what made me the most interested, because in the middle where I was the most interested, there was a lot of exposition and a lot of new characters and new places around the world that they're in being introduced, and they're so different and they're drawn so amazingly and their voice acting is so perfect, fit their character, that I feel like I was so interested in each of them by themselves. Like, I didn't need a random character to come in and, like, you know, try to, like, threaten everything that they stand for. And then it did actually happen technically, and it was also fine. Like, I feel like the character itself, we didn't really understand much of him, but I think that's where the power of him comes from, because, like, bro, we didn't even see his superpower, and he just seems strong. And so I wonder how, I wonder how the author is gonna balance everything so that it's still done well and the superpowers are done well. Once again, I think I give this show like a 7 or 8 out of 10. I feel like it's good, but I think I need more seasons to really understand what makes it so good. But yeah, I'll see you. So see you.